There aren't very many diseases that you need to know in detail for your GCSEs, but there is one example of a protist disease that you must know. This is malaria. Now, a protist is an example of a eukaryote. It is an entirely different kingdom of life alongside plants, animals, and fungi. Protists are one of our examples of pathogens. Let me know in the comments what the other 3 types of pathogens would be. Now, for malaria, for any of these diseases, we need to know how is the disease spread, what symptoms does the disease cause, and then how do we treat/prevent that disease. So let's first talk about the symptoms associated with malaria. Well, malaria causes a recurrent fever, a fever that just keeps coming back. And in extreme cases, if it is left untreated, it then leads to death. Now, the way that the malaria is spread is via a vector. And the vector is the animal that carries the pathogen but is unaffected by it. And in the case of malaria, that is the mosquito. The mosquito is unaffected by the malaria protist, and as it bites a human, it transfers that protist into the human, and then the protist infects and makes the person sick. So how could we prevent the spread of malaria? Well, if we stop the mosquito, we stop the spread of malaria. So using things like insecticides, using mosquito nets as well. Now, there's lots of work being done on trying to develop other treatments for malaria. There's a few medicines that can be used to treat malaria as well if somebody is infected. But the best way to stop the spread is going to be to stop that vector. All right, make sure you give me a follow so you don't miss any of the core GCSE content you need for your exams.